Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
It's run loose here. Looking for the run. And that's aimed into them. Surely now!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Now it's Trezeguet.
He could be in here.
Can he finish?
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Trezeguet really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mohamed Salah showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marmoush. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Steaming on goalwards. Chance for a shot! It's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 24 minutes is number 13.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Uzbekistan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
And it's made its way to him.
Shomurodov! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right. And the finish was beautifully composed.
Uzbekistan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And he was quick to react. Uzbekistan looking to pass their way through.
He might be in here. He's having a shot!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Uzbekistan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Salah. And this is Marmoush. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to play him in. Always onto this.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Now it's Shomurodov.
He's in space and looking for options. Chooses to go back.
He's in a great position here.
Elneny.
Marmoush. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Ball played for Elneny.
Egypt ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's been shipped out wide.
There will be 1
Well,
minute
yet
added
another
time.
interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Salah. And this is Marmoush. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
And a quick
I'd
reminder
always be
today
inclined
to
to go
please take
for
all
the
the
latter,
bins
go for a
located by the
third,
entrance gate.
especially
Thank
with a
you
full half
very
of
much
football
for
still
your
to play.
cooperation. And please welcome our lads to
Uzbekistan
the
in
field.
control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Trezeguet is onto it in a flash.
Now it's Shomorodov. Uzbekistan finding their passes. And he shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's come loose. El Neni. Egypt have it back and can go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Shomorodov being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Marmoush. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No outsmarting him this time. Tries to play it through. Egypt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Uzbekistan choosing
Number
to
3.
make the first change.
Number 19. Number 10. Number 14. Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 20.
This looks sharp.
Number 11.
Leading by 2
Number
and the
7.
finishing line in
Number
sight.
22. Number
That's a key
21.
interception.
Number 9.
Good ball, good take. That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Into the last 5 minutes. Good-looking ball. Chance here to counter, and he's managed to get free. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now they could break here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
The goal scorer.
Wonderfully smooth,
Number
smart
21.
and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.